Former Sacramento Kings general manager Vlade Divac is back in reports again. With the Kings doing well over the past few seasons, bringing in DeMar DeRozan, emerging superstar in De'Aaron Fox, the future is bright. So why is Divac looking back at past missteps, specifically regarding Luka Doncic? We are going to provide you with all of the recent updates today. If you enjoy the content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to stay updated with the latest NBA updates. Now let's get to today's report.
Every game the dream comes true. The NBA recap, where the courts ignite. The NBA recap, every story night. The NBA recap.
In an absolutely baffling move that's left Sacramento Kings fans in disbelief, the franchise's former general manager, Vlade Divac, has once again tried to explain the reasoning behind what has now become one of the most infamous decisions in Kings history. Divac recently opened up in an interview with Croatian outlet Index about his choice to select Marvin Bagley III over Luka Doncic in the 2018 NBA draft, a move that has haunted the Kings franchise ever since. In that position, I had De'Aaron Fox, who I drafted a year earlier, Divac said. At that moment, I thought Fox was a player who could become a franchise player in the future. Time will tell if I was wrong. As things stand now, it looks like I am. But I have faith in young Fox that he will have a better career. While Fox has certainly developed into a fantastic player for Sacramento, the decision to pass on Doncic, who has since blossomed into an NBA superstar, continues to cast a long shadow. Divac claimed that the key issue was compatibility, as he didn't believe that Fox and Doncic would work well together on the court. Fox is a point guard who needs the ball, just like young Luka, Divac added. I could only take Luka, but then I would have to trade Fox. Interestingly, Luka was also passed on by Phoenix, and at that time their coach was Igor Kokoskov, who was the coach in Slovenia. The Atlanta Hawks chose him. Only then did Dallas take him. I love watching Luka. I really love his game, but I had my own reasons for deciding the way I did. Maybe I was wrong, but time will tell. Maybe I was wrong. That one statement sums up years of frustration for Kings fans who have watched Bagley struggle to meet the expectations that come with being the number 2 overall pick, only for the team to ship him off in early 2022. Meanwhile, Doncic has emerged as one of the best players in the league, a perennial MVP contender who routinely puts on dazzling performances. Fans and analysts alike have long questioned Divac's logic, especially considering his deep ties to European basketball and familiarity with Doncic's game. After all, Divac, a Serbian legend, was well acquainted with the Slovenian wunderkind and his massive potential. So why pass on him? There have even been whispers that personal issues may have influenced the decision, specifically a supposed rift between Divac and Luka's father, Sasa Doncic. Divac, however, dismissed those rumors as nonsense. These are ordinary journalistic nonsense, he said. I know Sasa very well. I love and appreciate him. He even played in Kraljevo, as did Divac when Luka was little. It has nothing to do with the relationship. I follow Luka and see that he is going the right way. I repeat, he will just have to watch his body. Regardless of what Divac's personal feelings are, the fact remains, the Sacramento Kings passed on one of the league's brightest stars. And what makes this situation even more frustrating is the lack of accountability or acknowledgement of the impact this decision has had on the franchise. Kings fans have been waiting nearly 2 decades for a return to relevance, and for many, passing on Doncic was a massive setback in that journey. To make matters worse, the Kings owner, Vivek Ranadiva, recently made statements that only seem to take attention away from the real issues plaguing the franchise. Instead of focusing on the team's future or past mistakes that still affect the organization, he made comments that have fans questioning his priorities. When you've made a choice as disastrous as passing on a generational talent like Luka Doncic, it's hard to understand how the focus is not squarely on fixing the team's course and ensuring that history doesn't repeat itself. Divac may believe that time will tell whether he was right or wrong, but for Kings fans, that verdict is already in. Despite the lingering frustrations of past decisions, the Sacramento Kings are in a promising position today, with the franchise finally emerging from years of mediocrity. The rise of De'Aaron Fox, who has developed into one of the most electrifying guards in the league, has given the team a genuine cornerstone to build around. His leadership and ability to take over games, as seen during the team's playoff run last season, have been instrumental in re-establishing the Kings as a force in the Western Conference. With young talents like Keegan Murray and a well-rounded roster surrounding Fox, the focus should be on the bright future ahead. The Kings have a unique opportunity to grow into a perennial playoff contender, and the energy should be directed toward maximizing that potential rather than dwelling on past missteps. With De'Aaron Fox leading the charge and a promising core in place, the Sacramento Kings are poised for a future that could finally bring the success their loyal fans have long deserved. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps get the videos in the algorithm. This is Lucas with the NBA Recap signing off. See you next time, guys!